So Meadow update. So coming towards the last full week in June we're at. You can see it's grown quite a bit. It has been exceptionally dry. So there's a lot of grass in this bit, but you can see the yellow rattle. Some of it has now gone to seed, so that's good. That's going to start spreading across here. Hopefully then start making pockets for more flowers. We have had some flowers here that have gone from plugs. You can see the corn marigold there, that's come from a plug, and there's some cornflower. Hopefully you can see it over there somewhere. So the path's not quite as defined as I'd hoped at this bit because it's so dry. It has been so dry since spring. See a few more cornflowers there. The old plum, which has got quite a lot of plums on this year. And the apple, that's Discovery there. But you can see the banking, which was mainly a lot of clay and a lot of poor quality soil that came out from the pond, dig out from the ponders. The chamomile has really taken to that. Corn cockle and poppies, hopefully you can see some poppies, not quite as many. We sowed all sorts into there, bird's foot trefoil and all sorts of stuff, but they're the ones that have come up. You can see that they obviously like those conditions, but it's pretty good. We've had a lot of butterflies, moths on there in particular. So the two beehives. So I've just got in the national, which I built myself. We've got a colony of bees in there. I ain't got anything in the top bar yet. I want it to build my confidence and knowledge really a bit with the national, and then if it needed splitting, put it into the top bar, but I don't think it will. So I think I might open it up and look for a swarm. I think you should be able to see them. Maybe a swarm that might go in the top bar then, but hopefully you can see them. Happy away today, it's nice and sunny, nice and busy. So as we come round, so the decking's really sort of started to age now, which is great, and the pond is looking good. There's lots of plants to it, but they do take a while to establish to the pond plants. We've got lots of oxygenators in there as well, which is going to help keep it clear. But we did have a bit of a problem with blanket weed at one point, but that seems to be settling down, or there is still some. I'm hoping the oxygenators have just put a lot more of horn water in there to try and counteract it, because we put a lot in spring and the ducks I think were eating it. So we had ducks landing on the pond and eating it, but now we're not getting so many ducks landing on the pond, so it should hopefully establish, and it's looking to establish a bit better. So all the pond plants are native, that's the idea, which is looking pretty good. So yellow flag iris, aquamint, that kind of thing. We've got some native water lilies, but they're taking a little while to get going. Again, it didn't necessarily help that the ducks kept pulling them out of the pots in the spring, but for a first year it's looking pretty good. The two chairs and the table I think I might get rid of once I've built another. I built the deck chair there, the sun lounger, sorry, built that. So once I built another one, I think the table and chairs might go. So you can see we've cut a patch here. We widened this path a couple of weeks ago, or a week or so ago, and because it's been so dry you can see the difference in grass, but I think if it rains it'll pick up again. It's just nice to have that bit more of a banking to sit on, and we've done the same if you look back there. So I think it'll green up pretty quick, and it'll be nice to have a bit of a wider bank. So coming back down, got fruit down here, gooseberries, raspberries right down at the end there, tucked away. Then you come back between the two. So we've cut this. I particularly like this bit. This is how it goes tight there through the gap. Dog's football there, and then under the apples. It's quite nice here. You can see the greenhouse, which is looking pretty good. in there. Got a lot of tomatoes. I think we've got 14 tomatoes, about 10 different varieties. Some melons at the back there. A couple of heirloom melons, which is good. Honey Rock and Rospo. So we've got. So it's looking pretty good. I'm happy with it, particularly for a first year. For first year, we just need to get more yellow rattle and open this to get some more flowers in this bit, so it's a bit more like that top end. But I mean, it's pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. What I do like is when you mow and you get those nice crisp lines where it ends, where the grass ends and the path starts. But we've had so much wildlife, so many moths, butterflies, and then the moths bring out the bats on the night, and watching it move about in the wind is great. There's untold insect life that I don't even know is there, which is brilliant. So if you've got space to have, rather than mow your grass, even if you can have a small patch, it's so worth it.